What's up guys, my name is Mars, welcome back to another video. Today here, finally, to play F1 2019 career mode, the first episode. I just want to apologize for starting now, is because I had some things that I had to give priority, but I made a video explaining everything what happened in the past few weeks. But today finally we are here on F1 2019. We're going to focus on the career mode, and I'm really looking forward to make this career mode. Really excited to start it. So I'm gonna ask you a huge favor: leave a like if you're enjoying it, subscribe to the channel if you're new to see more Formula 1 2019 content. A lot of content is going to coming for the channel now, so yeah, stay tuned and active the ringing bell to not miss any career mode video and more 2019 game videos. That really motivates me to make more content. But now I'm going to stop talk and let's start the career mode. We're going to start in Formula 2 with 3 race scenarios. But first we have a small introduction to the career mode.
In F1 2019, you'll be invited to start your career by selecting a Formula 2 team. Driving for this team, you'll experience some key moments of a Formula 2 season, a thrill-packed racing championship in its own right, and the springboard to Formula 1. At the end of this feeder series, your choice of driver academy and your performance in F2 will determine the terms of the contracts offered by the teams as you embark upon your career in Formula 1 and begin to write your own chapter of motorsport history.
So first thing that we have to choose is our Formula 2 team to make these 3 race scenarios. We have the teams for the 2018 season. I was a little bit undecisive. Remember that the teams are equal in terms of pace, because all F2 cars on the grid are equal, are the Laura chassis, so everything is the same, well, with the exception of the liveries of the cars, obviously. So after thinking a little bit, I decided to go with Russian time, because they are the 2018 F2 teams world champions, and then we have to select a driver academy. But I'm going to let you know, guys, what driver academy I choose. We can choose Mercedes, Ferrari, Red Bull, Renault, McLaren, or we can even not choose any driver academy. So, like I said, I'm going to tell you at the end of this episode. But for now, let's go to the first race scenario that is going to be around Barcelona.
Russian Time's new driver really commanding the race here. Devon, Butler still ruthlessly giving chase. These two have been really scrapping it out for the early wins in the championship. And something's wrong. Butler sees his chance. Some kind of mechanical failure. Picking up speed again. It's unclear what the issue was. Can they still finish this race?
But you're very close to the finish. You can still compete and get some points here. Don't give up. Just do the best you can. We're all behind you. Your teammate is approaching and wants to get past. Repeat, Lukas wants to pass you.
So here's the situation of the first race. We have a mechanical failure on the race. We're leading the Spanish Grand Prix, but now we have a turbo issue with the car, and we have our teammate Lukas Weber of Russian Time, obviously, is our teammate behind us, and we have an issue. So probably I'm going to let him go, because he has so much pace in his car, and yeah, I hope he gains some positions, because yeah, we need some points for the team championship, and I think he's the best option. So the RS open for Lukas Weber, and there he goes. A little bit. This is my first contact with the F2 car, so my drive in this episode is not going to be the best, but yeah, as the laps gone by, I'm going to be a little bit more used to it. But as you can see, lap 35 had a snap of oversteer. This car's in terms of traction, and as you can see, Lukas Weber set the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. So yeah, it was the best option. Has so much less traction and downforce than these F1 cars, and as you can see, Luca Giotto overtook us, and a pretty easy move. But let's see if we can stick with him, because I think we have the pace in the corners, but in the straights, yeah, it's obvious we don't have any pace with the top. But as you can see, on turn 3, I'm literally pushing Giotto, and yeah, maybe you can have a chance on the second sector or even the third sector. So let's see, on the outside, trying something on Luca Giotto, as my voice cracks a little bit, but let's see, on the outside he puts his elbows out and maintains P6, but and yeah, maybe that's pretty much it, because now with the straights we can have probably we're not going to have any pace, and maybe Giotto is going to pull away. But as you can see in the replay, yeah, the snap of oversteer, like I said, struggling with the traction in the first few laps with F2 cars. But this is Lukas Weber overtaking George Russell. So yeah, the team orders are really paying off, and he's promoting to P5. I believe he locks up a little bit, so that leaves the door open to George Russell, but he maintains that position. And yeah, I think the next opponent, I think, is very far from Lukas Weber, so I think P5 is going to be the best that Lukas can get. But let's see what we can do. We are not that far from Giotto, because the Sector 3 was really strong for us, and we have the DRS open, so that's slipstream as well, so that is going to help us to mitigate the problem. And as you can see, we're going to overtake Luka Giotto, and at 10-1, and yeah, that's move done, and we are back into P6. So yeah, it's the best that we can do, but it's going to be hard. But it's already the last lap. Devon Butler, that is our other rival, wins the Spanish Grand Prix, the feature race with Dams, but we're going to cross the line in P6. Is the best that we could do, and yeah, I'm really pleased with that, with overtaking Giotto. Really happy.
Well done, good finish. You stepped up and achieved what we asked. Good job.
It's a well-deserved victory for Dams then, after that breathtaking race. Davide, what do you think made the difference here?
I think what won them the race was their ability to adapt. At every point, they delivered what was needed. They were calm and steady when they needed to be, but they were ruthless and aggressive when it was demanded of them. There wasn't anything out there that they weren't prepared to handle. Let's see if they can keep it up this season.
Dams, another team with a huge amount of history, based right in the heart of motorsport near Le Mans in France, have once again shown their formidable abilities out on the track with yet another win today. So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. It's a good result for Devon Butler, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. And now, Davide Valsecchi, let me ask you, who is your driver of the day?
My driver of the day was Alessio Lorandi. He did a cracking job moving through the field, just showing why he's so highly rated in the paddock.
On to the teams then. Dams move to the top of the table. Goodbye for now then, but we really are just getting started. Make sure you join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
So there you go, guys, finishing P6. In terms of championship, we are in 3rd place, and yeah, leading the championship with 25 points is our rival Devon Butler. So the top 3 is occupied by me, Lukas Weber, our teammate, and Devon Butler. In terms of the constructor, we are a little bit down the order, but by respecting the team orders, we made the damage in this race in terms of points a little bit lower. So now let's go talk to Emma, because we have our first interview.
There you are. That was an exciting race. It definitely got people talking about you, which means I was able to secure a quick interview. Okay, we're all set over here. Just a minute. Remember, anything you say to the press can go very, very public. So be relaxed, but also be conscious of what you're saying and how it might come across to other people, okay? I think we're ready.
Great. So Emma keeps telling me you're the one to watch this season. If that's true, you'll be doing plenty of these. Just remember, be yourself. And the more you can give me, the better this will go. Right, stand here. Turn a little this way for me. Perfect. Ready? An exciting race today. Let's get your perspective. So you and Lukas are new to the team. How are you settling in?
For the moment, the team is doing a fantastic job. Yeah, we are in 2nd, so good teamwork, especially in the last race. I had to give the position to Lukas. I think it was the best option. So yeah, I can say that was a fantastic job for the team. We mitigate the damage, as I can say, comparing to Dams in terms of difference of points. So yeah, I'm settling in, and Lukas is an exceptional driver, and I think you could see that in the last race.
Okay, so how did you feel about being ordered to give up the position to Lukas?
It was obvious that Lukas was faster than me. I had an issue with the car, so yeah, the best option was give the position to him, not hold him up, and yeah, that really paid off. You're getting one more position, so that's more points for the team, and that's all that matters.
Great. Well, that's everything.
Hey, look, I know that wasn't easy letting me pass, but it was the right choice. It was good driving.
Yeah, that's how I describe it, mate. Just good, not great. 1 in 6. 1 in 6 makes the leap to F1. The other 5 are still watching their less talented teammates collect all their points. Shame, really. A lot of great drivers never get their chance because they do it all for the team.
Those teams got us here.
Yeah, but it's the drivers that take the risk. We should get the rewards.
Word was more points in the race. We have a lot of championship to do, pal. This is just round 2 of the Formula 2 Championship.
Races have you won?
You watch this space. At the end of this championship, I'll be the one lifting the trophy, and I won't use my teammates to nick the podium.
You will probably do that in F1 Championship if you enter there, without a doubt.
He's either very clever or you're just a pushover.
I was clever enough to give the position and give more points to the team.
First, he'd do the same for you? You want to start looking out for yourself. No one else will.
Look at them go! Devon Butler locked in wheel-to-wheel racing with his championship rival, desperate to shut them down and stop them getting past. And there's contact! Butler simply left them nowhere to go. There was just no way for them to have avoided that. And look, there's significant damage. Not sure if that was down to recklessness or sheer aggression, but I'm sure the stewards are going to have something to say very shortly.
Don't give up. You're still in this race.
So here we are at Austria, second scenario. I think is the feature race as well, like we had in Spain. And here's the situation. Devon Butler squeezes too much and we lost our front wing and we were forced to pit. But now we have some team radio.
Okay, the stewards have awarded Devon a penalty. Push on. You can still catch him. You can still beat him.
So yeah, that's confirmed that Devon Butler has a penalty, and as you can see, he's going to the pits, and I think, yeah, probably he's going to dress a set of soft tires, I think is the name on Formula 2, I'm not entirely sure. Jesus, I watch Formula 2 and I don't know the tires. So yeah, he has a 5-second penalty, I believe, so yeah, he's going to serve that penalty. In my opinion, 5 seconds for that contact is a little bit the contrary of too much, but here we go. He's putting the red stripe tires, and let's see if he's going to rejoin close to anyone. There he is leaving the pit, so let's see if Devon Butler is going to be close to anyone. Let's see, he's going to be ahead of us with some gap, unfortunately, but let's see if he can squabble a little bit and Jesus, I can talk, and squabble with someone. And as you can see, Antonio focused at the fastest lap of the Grand Prix, but now the fastest lap belongs to Devon Butler, no, to our teammate Lukas Weber. Jesus, concentrate on the commentary, Tomas. So yeah, is the situation. 5 laps to go. We are in P11, and we have Max Günther on the Harden in the points paying position, the final points paying position. Behind us we have Delatraz, but he's very far, so he's not going to be a threat. And yeah, as you can see, we are pushing. This is a lap around Austria, so yeah, going through the final, the second half of the lap is the part of the lap that I'm very strong at this circuit. So let's see if we can have some chance to get the fastest lap. We're going purple on the second sector, so the confirmation that we have a lot of pace in these soft tires, so in these super soft tires, sorry, because yeah, the tires are still different in Formula 2. So heading to the final corners, using all the track that we can. Is just put qualifying laps in this stage and try to catch Devon, Butler and bang, 1:17.1. That's a good lap. It's an okay lap. Is expected with super soft tires, but as you can see, this is on board with Roberto Merhi, and as you can see behind him is Devon Butler onto slipstream. DRS open. He's going to try on the outside of Roberto Merhi. Can Butler make the move stick? He's on the outside, so he's going to be hard, but he has the traction on that brand new super soft tires. But Roberto Merhi is still there, but Butler has DRS and he's going to make the move stick. He has the corner. Maybe Merhi can fight back. No, he doesn't have the tires, and that's move pretty much done. And that was the race. We overtook Gunther, but unfortunately that was the race. We didn't have the pace to even overtake George Russell. That was the car next. So yeah, unfortunately that was the race, and Devon Butler beat us once again. So yeah, a little bit unfortunate. He deserved more than 5 seconds in my opinion, but yeah, P10, at least we score a point and the fastest lap. Jesus.
Well done, good finish. You stepped up and achieved what we asked. Good job.
Carlin have pulled off a sublime performance to secure the top step of the podium today. So, Davide, what did you make of that?
Well, it was a bit of a roller coaster, I think. Absolutely, congratulations are in order here. That was a spectacular race and a fantastic drive from our win. I think, though, that after the race, there's going to be a lot of eyes on Devon Butler regarding that collision. He's been very lucky today, in more than one way. Lucky to have walked away, lucky to have only received a penalty. It's a shame his rivals wasn't equally lucky today.
As we can see, it's time for the podium, and I can see the Carlin team underneath our commentary box going crazy as their driver walks out. It was a great win, and it means a great deal to this team. Now, let's take a look at the driver's stats. It's a good result for Devon Butler, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. Now then, Davide Valsecchi, who would you say was your driver of the day?
Look at where Narefu Kuzumi finished compared to where he started. That's a really strong performance. So driver of the day has to go to him, I think.
And here's how things are shaping up in the Teams Championship. Dam's moved to the top of the table. After all this drama, you'll be mad not to join us for the next race. We hope to see you then. Take care.
Well, things didn't really go your way today. Let's have your take.
It seems to me that collision with Devon clearly cost you a lot of time. Are you disappointed with the final result?
Obviously that I am. I mean, just P10, but yeah, just 1 point at least we got to the fastest lap, so yeah, it helped us to mitigate that damage, we can say. But I think it's stupid, just 5 seconds. If a guy runs wide at the track and the squeeze is right and there's no contact and gets a 5-second penalty, following the FIA logics, Devon should get a 20-second penalty or something like that.
So did you ever think you'd get the place back from Devon?
When I knew at the team radio that Devon was going to serve a penalty, I thought that I might have a chance to catch Devon and try to overtake him, but then when he left the pits, it was too far. It was a huge gap, and yeah, let's try to overtake some cars, but yeah, overtaking Devon is out of the bag today, and yeah, in a nutshell, it was a huge gap, and there was nothing that I could do, despite being faster than him.
I've seen that you and Lukas have been picking up a lot of points recently. What do you think of your championship chances?
For the work that we are doing, I think we are on the way to win the Teams Championship, and that's very good. Lukas and the team are being excellent to me, and the great teamwork reflects on the results that we have on track.
Appreciate your time.
Hey, Devon. Devon, stop.
Not now, I'm busy.
Hey, what are you doing out there? Seriously.
I'm gonna celebrate my excellent drive.
Oh my god, you must be kidding.
You should have been black flag.
Okay, that's an
It
exaggeration.
wasn't because it was my line. You were in my space. You shouldn't have been. Next time, stay out of my way.
I won't. And by the way, it was your fault you squeezed me.
That didn't happen, so what's your problem?
My problem is that your actions out there are too dangerous.
Listen, contact happens, okay? I took my penalty, but I kept it focused, kept it smooth, and came out on top. That's racing. I need to grovel to you every time I make a tough move. Do you want to play race director? Then quit driving and take the job. Until then, I don't owe you anything.
Devon, you don't get it. It's not me you should be apologizing to.
Look, you grab your space on the track, and then it's all or nothing. It's just how it goes. And anyway, you still couldn't beat me, even with my penalty.
Oh, go to
No
hell.
hard feelings, okay? Not from my end, anyway. Chin up.
So here we are in Abu Dhabi. Each and every event in the Formula 2 calendar has led us here to this, the final event of the championship, and one that promises to be a spectacle every bit as exciting as we might have hoped. Yas Island Circuit is a 3.4-mile racetrack built on the man-made Yas Island. In addition to the 21 corners, it features 2 very long straights. Now, these will be the driver's main overtaking chances today into turn 8 and turn 11. Joining me for one last time here this year is Davide Valsecchi. Davide, I'm glad you're here because I think I'm going to need help processing all this. Surely, this is as exciting as it gets.
Yeah, you're right, Alex. It's the perfect finale. 2 drivers, rivals of season, now going into the final race, tied on points. Both way out in front at the top of the standings. Meaning whichever of these 2 drivers cross the line first will be crowned champion. I can't wait.
Okay, this is it. Last race of the season. All you have to do is finish in the points ahead of Devon, and the next time we see each other, you'll be the F2 World Champion. No pressure then. Good luck.
There's always a little bit of pressure, Jeff, you know, because, yeah, it's a championship decider. But welcome, guys, sprint race at Abu Dhabi, no stops. Let's get started with, we're going to start in P8, so we have a reverse grid, no, it's not reverse grid pole, we won the feature race, now we're starting in P8. Is the drill, we have to finish ahead of Devon, Butler, 5 red lights, and we have 11 laps ahead of us. What we can do at turn 1, let's try something on Lando Norris, maybe, no, on the Carlin, no, we're going to stick with him. But, yeah, we have to make these moves very fast because yeah, we have to overtake Devon. It's a whole or nothing race, so yeah, we're literally pushing Lando Norris. Let's see if we can make a move. We are side by side, down on the inside on the chicane. Can we make the move stick? He's still there, so we're going to leave the room. We have to be fair, we lose a little bit the back end, and now we have the inside line, so let's try to squeeze a little bit off. The corner is ours, and that's us into P7, so now ahead of us George Russell is a little bit far. There's a huge train. With these Formula 2 cars, one thing that I noticed is that you can't make dive bombs like you do in Formula 1. The brakes are very different comparing to Formula 1, so we have to be careful on the braking zones. We can't abuse too much of the brakes, but let's see, slipstream on George Russell. Can we try something? Let's try a dive bomb. We have to make this move stick because Devon Butler is ahead of us, and can we make the move stick? Yes, we can, and that's us at the end of the second sector, almost, no, at the beginning of the second sector in P6, so yeah, very smooth overtake, no contact, and yeah, it's how it should be. And now, yeah, as you can see, the replay, showing the replay, it's a little bit laggy, the replay, is because in terms of graphics, it's not in the best set, but I'm going to try to fix this, it in the next few days. But let's see, lap 3, we are very close to Devon Butler, going defensive into the chicane, so yeah, clearly, I think we are very fast because Devon is going defensive, so at the moment we should be fast, but I have to make this move soon because I want to pull away off Butler, and I can have some tire wear issues in the final few stages of the race. So yeah, it's important that we made the move. More soon we made the move, better we'll be. But as you can see, everyone does the arrest, but we're going to try to dive down on the inside of Devon Butler. We hit our teammate, so that's not very good. It's a little, I feel bad now because Lukas Weber is an absolute awesome guy to us, but we have a so much better exit than the dams of Butler and DRS Open. We have both DRS, so there's not much again, but we are on the outside, so let's see if we can overtake Devon. But can we actually do this? We're going to leave a little bit of the room, little bit nice to him. I shouldn't be, because for obvious reasons. Remember Austria, I think I should squeeze him, but I'm not going to do that because I'm a clean driver. So let's see what we can do at the final corner. Double Butler, sorry, is very slow, and we're going to make the move stick. And for now, we have the lead of the championship. He's not there, so that's, ladies and gentlemen, for now, the championship lead. So I don't know what is happening with Devon, but that was a very bad exit, and we took the most of that. And yeah, as you can see, no chance. And even before the first corner, we made the move stick. But Devon now has DRS, so we don't have much slipstream of our teammate. And there goes Butler on the outside. Can he make something? So this is a very good battle for the F2 Championship. We're going to try to squeeze a little bit, squeeze him a little bit, and we do so, and we maintain P5, and we pull away, and now we are very close to our teammate Lukas, where we're on lap 9 now. He's trying something on the outside of Alex Albon, Butler's teammate, remember, but he locks up Albon and touches our teammate. Weber is promoted to the podium. I tried to overtake Albon, but I can't afford to take any front wing damage, so I was very cautious, and that was pretty much it. And now Devon Butler is on our tail. He was on our tail during the race, but I was always able to manage the gap, and as you can see, very close to hit Albon. So it's like I said, in terms of traction, it's very hard in these Formula 2 cars, I can't lie, but in terms of brakes as well. But now we are on the slipstream of Alex Albon. I don't know if he has damage because of that contact with Lukas, so he's going defensive, so we're going to try the outside line. We're going very deep, but can we make the move stick? Albon is going through strange lines because I'm going through strange lines, but I have the better lines. Now we have the inside line. Let's try to squeeze him to the curbs, and that's us into P4. And now Devon Butler has to overtake his teammate. No team orders because this is a game, but there's go Devon Butler on the inside of Albon. He certainly has some damage, but Albon is going to resist, and now he has the inside line and going to have a better exit. Maybe the Butler as a poor exit because of the curbs, and George Russell tried to join to the fight, but yeah, he backs off strangely, so that was weird. But now Butler is going to the outside, and Albon gives a squeeze, so that was good to see from the AI, but the AI battling a lot, especially in Formula 2. The AI in Formula 2 are really awesome, but now Butler on the outside, but Albon is going to hold the position, so a very good battle between the dams. This shouldn't be happening because Butler is on a championship fight, but yeah, there's no team orders, like I said, because this is a game, and Albon on the inside now, but Butler now is going to have the inside, so that should be pretty much it. And there you go, Devon Butler into P4, but at this moment we are very far. This is the last lap, we are in P4, we are ahead of Butler, so with this we're going to win the Formula 2 Championship. 1 corner to go. Sergio Setti Camera wins the sprint race, but I absolutely do not care about it because we're going to be F2 World Champions.
Well done, good finish. You stepped up and achieved what we asked. Good job.
There were questions at the start of the season as to whether they could really go all the way, but there's no question anymore. What a special year it's been, and here they are, the new Formula 2 World Drivers' Champion. So as they climb out of the car, the Carlin team are ready and waiting to celebrate a thoroughly deserved win. Talk to me, Davide. Was it everything you hoped for?
Everything and more. He had it all. The rival, the tension, the excitement. These two drivers have been locked in fierce competition all season. And to see it comes down to head-to-head battle for the line like this, well, these kind of things doesn't happen very often. Devon put in a good performance throughout the championship, but today the accolade goes to his rival and the new Formula 2 champion.
That result also seals the Formula 2 World Championship title. Congratulations to our winner after an incredible season. And so, driver of the day then, Davide Valsecchi, who do you think you'd go for?
Well, I'm going to have to give it to the Russian time driver. They pushed and found some fantastic performance. It was a pleasure to watch.
With that result, Russian time secure the team's championship title. They have been truly outstanding since the very first round of this thrilling championship. And after all that excitement, I think it's time for a lie down. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you when Formula 2 returns.
First of all, congratulations. You must be thrilled.
Wow, you're the driver's champion. How does it feel?
Despite some incidents with certain drivers, we came out on top, and that's what matters. So
that was a thrilling end to the season. How was the race for you?
I can't lie, it was a little bit challenging because it was a little bit hard to make the moves, especially on Butler. He gave us a little bit of a fight, but yeah, I just want to say thanks to the team, because without them this wouldn't be possible. So
Wow, we've been hearing rumours of a possible future for you in Formula 1. Care to comment?
I don't like to speculate. I don't have any options for now, but I would be surprised if I don't have a Formula 1 seat. I can't be honest, because I'm the Formula 2 World Champion, so I think I'm totally ready for Formula 1. And if I receive an offer, surely that I'm going to take that offer.
Great. Well, that's everything.
Congratulations, mate. F2 champion.
Hey, congratulations. Enjoy it, because it's the last time it'll ever happen.
Devon.
Oh my god, you are something else.
Very close.
Yeah, we know things would have turned out very differently if I didn't get slapped with that ridiculous penalty.
You squeeze me too much, and you even gain points to me in that race.
Right today. It's great. You needed the win, I didn't. For me, this was always just a stepping stone to F1. Oh, you two. You got your work cut out for you now that I'm gone. See, you're going to have to prove to everyone it was more than just luck that got you here.
Sure. Winning one race is luck. Winning the championship is talent.
Really? Next time you use that incredible talent to ram into someone and steal all their points, remember they won't be as forgiving as I am. Well, this has been a lot of fun. I gotta run. Yeah, things to sign, important paperwork and all that. I'm sure you understand. Ciao!
So, with this big win, you're going to be getting a lot of interest. All I can say is choose wisely, or else you might end up with someone like Devon as your teammate. Come on, let's go celebrate.
Ah, welcome. Come on in. Take a seat. It's time we had the big conversation about your next move. Your performance at the F2 Championships last year got you a lot of attention from the Formula 1 teams. Some of it more positive than others. I'm not so concerned with who does or doesn't like you. You'll have plenty of time to win the doubters over. But I am concerned with our choices. They're narrowing as we haven't shown commitment to anyone. As your agent, my advice is to make your decision now. We can worry about comfort and finer points further down the line. I need you to review these. You've earned every single one of these proposals. So take your time, have a read through, and don't get too hung up on specifics. Let's get you a Formula 1 seat.
And now I can tell you guys what team I am going to choose for my F1 2019 career mode and what drivers programs I choose as well. So what I chose, it was the Red Bull program, because I want to put Red Bull on top. Remember on those days of the V8 era when Red Bull was on top, I want to put Red Bull on the top step of the podium, and yeah, I want to win the championship with Red Bull and the constructors as well. So I thought to choose Ferrari, but a lot of people on YouTube are doing career modes with Ferrari, so I decided to go with Red Bull. I don't see many people going with Red Bull. So in this first season we're going to take the offer of Toro Rosso, the junior team obviously, so the first team that we're going to drive for.
Excellent choice. From my conversations with them, they're going to be very excited to pursue this opportunity with you. I'll let them know our intentions immediately. I'll have to clean up some final details with them, but that's what you pay me for. Other than that, congratulations. You've earned it.